we have different currency. What is currency for me is not currency for you. What's a withdrawal for me is not a withdrawal for you. Right? So a lot of our problem when we talk about, how to become to this point is love, because we're not speaking the right language, we're not using the right currency. So what do you suppose I'm going to have you do?
What's our currency?
I want you to try to figure out what currency is. So I told you not to make first and bad this week, then you have to talk to them. No, I told you last week, but in case you forgot, if by chance you don't have anybody you want to work with, or it's simply overwhelming, for whatever reason you don't want to work with a human being, I'd rather you do that. But if you don't, it's okay. I want you to do badly on your assignment, or you're going to fail because I think it's going to cooperate with you. Send me an email. I'll give you another assignment. I'll give you something that's not involved with people. That won't take as much time, but it'll be as instant. So please do that. I don't want to this is why I'm doing that. So please do that one. But the assignment you're going to do is you got to figure out what somebody's currency is. I already told you how, you clean the house. I don't even care what you do. You can throw the stuff out. It doesn't matter. You're not always win points for me. But that's not the same for other people. So this assignment is about winning points. Translate dollars. And you're going to figure out there are ways that you win points. Okay? So win points. How do I win points? I win points by getting milk. I win points multiply. I win points by paying attention. When I pay attention to little things, that's when I win points. Right? So, how do you win points with somebody? Volunteer. Someone give me an example of how they think they win points with somebody else. Keeping your own thing. Now, if you're living with me, I wouldn't care as long as I didn't smell up the house. So, you have to know, right? How do you win points with somebody? I know how I win points with Micah. How do I win points with Micah? Minecraft. There you go. I win points by being patient. Probably the single best way to win points with them is to simply be patient with them. That's not true of all kids. They don't really care if I'm truly patient, right? So I make deposits all the time. Is it important for him to know what wins points with me?
Yes.
What wins points with me?
Yes.
He just do it or ask things to do, right? So you know how to win points and you know how to lose points. Well, if we don't necessarily know this, we're making bad investments. Because remember, you do have somewhat limited time. So you want to invest your time into things that are going to win with whoever that particular person is. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take that key person in your life, whoever you want, it could be the same person or not, and you are going to send them off. You're going to tell them this assignment. So the first thing you'll do is you're going to do it yourself.
This assignment is going to be explained in your pad just to show them again.
You're going to get the same exact recording. So that's what I'm recording partially. So because what you're going to do is you're going to leave that classroom, try to explain it, and they're going to pretend like they don't understand. Yeah, it's you. Explain it for you. So there you go. I'm explaining for them. So how do you win points? So the first thing that you're going to do, someone give me an example of who they're going to do it with.
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend. What's the girlfriend's name?
Chase.
Chase. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. I hate that I have to use this thing. Normal erasers you can just erase. Okay, so here's what Jacob's going to do. He's going to go home all by himself. He's going to write a list of ways that I win points with Chase. Now you're guessing, right? Hopefully you're accurate, at least on some of them. Okay, how do you win points with Chase? So you're going to list 1 through 10. But what you're going to do is you're going to also make up a numerical value. So you're going to come up with 10 things that you do to win points. And then you're going to make up a numerical value. I'm not going to give you a numerical value because you'll learn a lot more. Students are like, well, just like 1 through 10? No, make it up. Because what you often hear is like 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 5,000 points. And then you know. If you do nothing else, what do you do?
5,000.
Got it. This is good mathematical sense. You may not be able to do all 10, but you gotta know which of the 10 you're gonna do. So you're gonna guess. How do I win points with Chase? You're gonna write 1 through 10, you're gonna give a numerical value. Then you're gonna write another list. How do you lose points with Chase? And you're gonna make another list 1 through 10, right? My pen works. Huh?
Your marker's gone.
It is. It doesn't take much.
It's not that it's gone, it's because of the spray.
Is there a numeric value on the lose points too?
Yes.
Or negatives?
Yeah. So actually, it's really important. Well, you need to go with it. All right. So it's important that you do that. Now you're going to find out a lot of things doing this. Some things you might find out. You might find out that all things are equal. In which case, you're kind of lucky in some respects. You might find out, however, and I've seen this happen more than once, you might find out when you actually sit down and do it, that for every good thing you do, you win a point. 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Every bad, you lose 100 points. Minus 100, minus 100, minus 100.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
In that case, 100 steps back. So, one, you know that, but you can also look at that person and go, is this really fair math? Right? And is that reasonable to go, okay, I get just like 1 point for all these good things I do, but if I make a mistake, I get like minus 1,000, right? So how do you think you lose points, and how many points do you think you lose? Okay, you got 2 of the 4 lists. Now you have to make 2 more lists. Now you have to go, how does Chase win points? Okay? What things does Chase do to win points with you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I want you to write down 10. You look like, I can get to 10. Yes, you can. Just try hard. Right? You can get to 10. What a lot of people will find is it's difficult to think about the things people do. Usually to win points. Usually they don't have difficulty coming up with things to lose points. So they can't think of any more. Well, if you can't think of more than 10 things that someone does to make you happy, then that may be probably a problem. I can think of 10 things you do to make me happy and unhappy. So how do you win points? Assign a numerical value. How do you lose points? So how many lists does Jacob have? 4. Now, once Jacob has all his lists, he does not show it to Chase. Why is he not showing it to her? Right, because then, yeah, no. He's going to put this away, and then he's going to go find her, and then he's going to bribe her into doing it for him. And then Chase is going to go, I don't know how, so this is for you. Because you do know how. Why are they going to try to pretend like they don't know how?
Because I don't want to.
Because they want to. Well, here's the deal. I'm not fighting with you now. I don't want to fight with you later. So you have to promise to be nice. Because, it doesn't go well. But you convince them. I warned you.
I'm sorry. I just should have picked a different person. Damn it.
Well, just be nice.
I was nice the first round.
Okay, I will give you a hint. If you fought over the first one, you usually fight less over the second. If you didn't fight over the first one, you often fight over the
Until
second.
you read it.
Okay,
Until it-
so this is a test, people. A test. Yes, you want to know this information, try to have an open mind. It's going to help you. You only have to have the open mind once. You'll find out. So, you get them to do this and be honest. Talking to you guys. Okay, so win points this way. So he's going to send Chase off. He's going to pretend like she doesn't know how to do it, even though she's watched the video. And then Chase is going to create how many lists?
4.
4. And what he's not going to do is help Chase. I'm taking the
I'm
rap
glad
for
they
you.
can't see our faces.
I'm taking the rap for you, right? She's hearing me say that you can't help her or you're going to fail. I'm not going to fail, but probably. Okay, so once you convince her, this might take a little bit of bribing. So once you get the 4 lists, you have 4 lists, she has 4 lists. Now you guys like go out for coffee or stay up late or have lunch, and you're going to have a whole conversation. Now I want to see your list because I want to keep you honest. But you're being graded on your conversation. I want to know how it went.
Are you ready for this, or
Huh?
you ready for this?
No.
She's gonna run away.
Again, I brought her proof of my first list. So,
Okay. So this is incredibly helpful. The more accurate you are, likely the better your relationship is. Number one. Number two, you're gonna figure out that you know a lot of it and you just don't do it.
Chrissy, you're still on video.
Maybe.
I know. I want them to hear this. You go, yeah, I know you.
I just don't want to do it.
And when you see it on paper, then you realize you're being an ass. Right? If I know that doing this one thing makes it happy, just one thing, it's the most stupid thing. If I know that that works, why am I not doing it? What an idiot am I? Right? It's only 10 things. Generally, you do these 10, you win all the time. Because you'll find that there's only, and they're usually small things. They're almost always small, stupid things. So I did this with my roommate, one of my roommates. You know what? Okay, I always steal her hats because she's got cool hats. You know what's on my list? Steal my hats. Plus 200 points. I get points for stealing her hat.
Because she likes them.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, cool, I can do that. You want to know how, okay, this tripped me out. Okay, I'm the kind of person that if you disappear and it's 10 o'clock at night, I'm assuming you went to bed. You don't have to announce, you don't have to ask my permission. It's not a bedtime routine. I'm not going to read your story. Just go to bed. Yeah? That's kind of how I am. So when I'm tired, I just go to bed. And you know, my roommate used to do this weird thing like, well, good night then. I'd be like, good night. Go to bed. Like, why am I telling you about going to bed? Well, on our list, say goodnight. Plus 500 points. I got more points for saying goodnight than anything else. What do I do every night?
Say goodnight.
Yeah, because really, I need those 500 points. But also, if it's that important to somebody, why not just get in the habit? Right? Why not just develop a habit of doing that thing? Lucky or not lucky, you usually find that a lot of the times we lose points is the reverse of gaining. It's not doing those things. In which case, buy one, get one free. Just do it. You gain points, don't lose points, you're good. You're also going to realize that there are some things that you didn't see on there, but you're also going to realize that you're kind of, being terribly smart with your money here. Right? Because a lot of times you just keep doing it, and it's almost a game. I mean, it's kind of a game. You know that person really likes that, but it's like kind of a game, right? It's just doing those things that matter. So how are you going to win points? How are you going to lose points? Now, you're probably going to learn a lot. One, the numerical value is going to tell you how important it is. So remember Shady McShaderson? You know my roommate? I do your homework every couple of years, just so you can never call me a hypocrite. Just so you know. And I do it over the course of 1 quarter. So I do it usually 3 years. Because I think that's important, right? I'm not being hypocritical. So last time I did it with Shady. We were having a problem over this Shady rent deal, right? And she wasn't paying her rent, and then she wouldn't tell me, and I don't do that. Like, to me, that's dishonest, and I don't do dishonest. So we were having issues, so we sat down and did this. And so she put the very top of her list, win points with Christy. Pay rent, plus 1,000 points. Paying rent did not appear on my list at all.
It's not hiding it.
Well, no, it wasn't that either.
Shady.
You know what was on top of my list? Keeping your word. 1,000 points. Is there a difference between paying rent and keeping your word?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She now realized that it wasn't about the money. Just by looking at it in writing. I don't care about the rent. The rent didn't even occur to me. Why am I upset about the rent? She broke her word. She could see in black and white why this is so important. Every time she didn't pay the rent, she was fundamentally breaking her word to me.